Hi, ring baby Herman. Period.
Angel Reese is once again making headlines, but not for her performances on the court. Instead of gym sessions and practice highlights, Reese has been busy with a whirlwind of red carpet appearances, podcast spots, and social media rants that have captured everyone's attention. With the WNBA offseason in full swing, fans are beginning to question where Reese's priorities truly lie. She isn't the only one under scrutiny. Whispers are circulating about a recent warning from one of the sport's all-time greats, Sue Bird. The implications of Bird's message could potentially shift the narrative around Reese entirely. Reese's choices starkly contrast with those of Caitlin Clark. While Reese is often seen in the limelight, Clark remains focused on rigorous training, refining her game, and preparing for another standout season. The juxtaposition of Reese's headline-seeking activities against Clark's disciplined gym sessions hasn't gone unnoticed by fans or analysts, sparking debates about dedication and what it truly means to elevate the sport. It's an interesting time to watch these younger athletes as they step into their professional careers, with Caitlin and Angel serving as prime examples. Sue Bird's words carry significant weight in the WNBA, especially coming at a critical moment for Reese. Bird, a four-time WNBA champion and five-time Olympic gold medalist, recently issued a subtle storm warning that has everyone talking. Her advice to keep basketball as the main focus resonates deeply, particularly in light of Reese's off-court activities. Bird's message emphasizes the importance of maintaining discipline and relentless drive to improve, even while pursuing endorsements and building a personal brand. Reese, after undergoing surgery in early September, stated she would resume basketball activities within 6 weeks. However, it has now been 2 months, and the spotlight on Reese has shifted away from the court. Instead of showcasing dedication to her game, Reese has been frequently appearing at various red carpet events and hosting her weekly podcast, often making headlines for reasons unrelated to her basketball skills. This shift in focus has fueled discussions about her commitment to the sport, especially among fans eager for more substance from their players. Reese's comments on salary disparities have also caught attention, adding to the perception that her focus may be straying from basketball itself. I just hope y'all know the WBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills where I stay at. Let me do the math real quick. It might cover that. Yeah, it covers that. It definitely covers that. What is my? I don't even know my salary. No, my R is more than that. It's $8,000. I'm living beyond my means, Reese stated, highlighting financial struggles that may influence her off-court priorities. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's approach paints a different picture. While Clark engages in charity work and spends time with loved ones, her social presence consistently features training videos. These videos showcase her working on her game, improving her shooting accuracy, strengthening her left-hand drive, and mastering her mid-range floater. Clark's off-season activities set a tone of ambition and dedication that resonates deeply with fans who value work ethic and growth. Her balanced basketball-centric activities have drawn admiration and anticipation for her next season, contrasting sharply with Reese's public appearances and sparking questions about what truly defines dedication in the WNBA. The growing comparisons between Reese and Clark underscore a broader narrative about commitment in an increasingly competitive league. Analysts and fans alike are debating what it means to stay dedicated, with Reese's high-profile activities being seen by some as a distraction from her athletic responsibilities. Clark's methodical training regimen, on the other hand, is viewed as a blueprint for sustainable success, emphasizing that dedication isn't just a skill, it's a statement. In examining how the WNBA's most talked about players spend their off-seasons, it becomes clear that dedication extends beyond mere training. It involves a commitment to personal growth, community engagement, and maintaining a balance between public persona and athletic excellence. Reese's focus on expanding her brand through media appearances has brought increased visibility to women's basketball, but critics argue that it may come at the expense of her on-court performance. This sentiment was echoed by Dave Portnoy, the outspoken CEO of Barstool Sports, who has criticized Reese's behavior as classless and suggested that her media focus detracts from what fans want to see: dedication to the game. Shaquille O'Neal, a former LSU standout and Reese's mentor, also weighed in on her off-season activities. In a surprising critique on his podcast, Shaq compared Reese to a role player rather than a superstar, a stark contrast to his previous support for her. "You know who you are. You're the female Antwan Jamilson. You know who Antwan Jamilson is? He got 20,000 points with his shot. Whatever your shot is, like everybody's shot, ain't going to be Steph Curry. Your shot is your shot," Shaq remarked. This candid comment suggested that Reese's current path might not align with the stature expected of her, reinforcing concerns voiced by both fans and analysts that maintaining excellence requires more than media engagements. It demands focused commitment to the sport. Public responses to Reese's off-season activities have been divided. On one side, there are supporters who admire her charisma and willingness to push boundaries, seeing her as a necessary force for increasing visibility in women's sports. On the other side, there are those who resonate with Portnoy and Shaq's observations, believing that off-court activities should supplement, not overshadow, an athlete's dedication to their craft. This divide highlights a larger question within the sports community. Can athletes successfully navigate fame without compromising their primary role as competitors? Caitlin Clark's offseason, in contrast, demonstrates how to balance public engagement with athletic preparation. Her training routines, often shared through videos and interviews, show long hours spent refining her skills, from perfecting her shooting to adding new moves to her repertoire. This alignment with Bird's message demonstrates how top athletes can engage with the public without sacrificing the essence of their game. Clark's commitment during the offseason aligns with the legacy of legends like Sue Bird and Candace Parker, who championed consistent effort and skill development throughout their careers. This approach not only helps Clark maintain her physical edge, but also endears her to a growing fan base eager for athletes who embody resilience and hard work. The contrast between Reese's and Clark's approaches offers a broader lesson about career longevity. Athletes who center their off-seasons around training while integrating mindful public appearances tend to achieve sustained success. Clark's path suggests that mastering this balance may be the defining factor in a player's ability to evolve, maintain peak performance, and avoid being eclipsed by competitors. As Reese moves forward, whether she recalibrates her focus or maintains her current trajectory will likely shape not only her reputation, but also how future athletes view the delicate balance between fame and athletic achievement. The WNBA's evolving landscape, with media opportunities more abundant than ever, places additional pressure on players to maximize their brand while remaining top-tier athletes. Reese's high-profile activities have certainly increased her visibility, but they have also sparked debates about the potential trade-offs between personal branding and athletic dedication. Critics argue that Reese's focus on media engagements risks diminishing her credibility as a player, while supporters believe that her efforts are essential for increasing the visibility and popularity of women's basketball. As the 2025 season approaches, the implications of Reese's and Clark's off-season choices will become more apparent. Reese's high-profile activities could either bolster her legacy by expanding her influence beyond the court or hinder her performance by distracting her from rigorous training. Clark's disciplined approach, meanwhile, positions her as a model of athletic focus and consistency, potentially setting a new standard for dedication in the league. Fans and analysts will be closely watching to see how these offseason choices impact the players' performances and reputations. Reese's visibility off the court has made her a household name, but it's unclear whether this prominence translates to sustained success on the court. Clark's focused training regimen, however, is already paying dividends, as she continues to improve her game and build a reputation for reliability and excellence. The debate surrounding Reese and Clark also touches on broader themes within professional sports, such as the role of personal branding, the importance of maintaining athletic focus, and the challenges of balancing public persona with competitive performance. These discussions are not unique to the WNBA, but reflect ongoing conversations in other sports leagues, where athletes must navigate similar pressures and expectations. Ultimately, the choices Reese and Clark make during the offseason will have long-term implications for their careers and the WNBA as a whole. Reese's approach could pave the way for future players to prioritize brand building alongside athletic performance, potentially transforming the league's visibility and marketability. Clark's methodical focus on training and performance could reinforce the importance of athletic dedication, ensuring that the quality of play remains the cornerstone of the league's success. As the WNBA continues to grow in popularity and competitiveness, the actions of its star players will play a crucial role in shaping its future. Reese and Clark are at the forefront of this evolution, embodying different philosophies about what it means to be a dedicated athlete in the modern sports landscape. Their off-season activities offer valuable insights into the challenges and opportunities that come with being a professional athlete today. In the end, the WNBA's success will depend on its ability to balance athletic excellence with the growing demands of personal branding and media engagement. Players like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are navigating this complex terrain, each taking a different path that reflects their personal priorities and aspirations. As fans watch their journeys unfold, the lessons they showcase go beyond stats or highlights. They're about what it truly means to commit to greatness in every sense. Reese's high-profile activities have certainly increased her visibility, but whether this translates to sustained success on the court remains to be seen. Clark's disciplined training regimen, however, already positions her as a model of athletic focus and consistency. The upcoming seasons will reveal which approach proves more effective and enduring in the highly competitive world of professional sports. As the WNBA continues to evolve, the contrasting paths of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark highlight the ongoing debate about dedication, branding, and the true essence of athletic commitment. Their choices will not only shape their own careers, but also influence how future generations of athletes balance the demands